Yeah, by the sounds of it, and forgive me if I'm wrong here, but by the sounds of it, it's actually changed the way you interact with people on a daily basis. Like you probably, the normal, like you gave that again, that example of the computer, the normal person interacting with each other, it's probably quite generally like the same kind of interaction. They're both interpreting and taking in information the same way, and you very likely are taking it in a completely different way on a whole different level of your interaction with people. Would that be correct?
Yeah, it's much more intentional than most people considered, I would say. And to run with that computer analogy, there's a lot of insider computer science lingo that computer science folks have come up with to explain things that human beings have done for hundreds of thousands of years. And it's my favorite one's a protocol. A protocol is a fancy way of saying this is how two computers talk to each other. That's it, right? So I've got my Windows machine, I've got my Mac, and then how do they talk to each other? We've got TCP ports and IP addresses and all these different protocols. And if these two computers understand the same protocol, now they can talk to each other. But if they don't understand the same protocol, they don't speak the same language, there's no communication between them. You can't transfer any data, any knowledge, nothing. Human beings, we've been doing that forever. The walking up to people, being at a proper distance away from them, not being in their personal bubble at an uncomfortable distance, being at the right distance, looking like I'm a person that you would want to talk to. And then introducing myself. And hi, my name's Jonathan. What's your name? Oh, let's shake hands. All of that are social protocols that if you try to skip over them, there's no handshake, there's no agreement that we are on the same page here. So that's why a lot of people who say, "Oh, I hate small talk. I wish we could stop talking about useless crap and dig into real issues." Well, you're not going to establish that framework of connection if you try to skip that welcome handshake protocol.
100%. It just creates an uncomfortable space. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. So the folks who say that want to skip the trust building exercise. Why in the world should I trust you if you're violating social protocols? I'm never going to open up my database to your access if you don't speak the protocol. So when you understand those social protocols, you actually get much more normal and intentional about being normal so that you don't raise any red flags.